Today's a big shopping day for OB and Giddy.
The amount of money that we paid for that room, it's over 100,000.
I mean, compared to the cars, it's a drop in the bucket, but...
They want to know from us who deserves this car.
Spectacular.
We're at Lamborghini Montreal, one of OB's favorite dealerships. This is where he gets many of his exotic cars. And today, he's picking up his brand new Lamborghini.
Hey, Bernard.
Mr. Olivier?
I like to schedule my cars as little rewards throughout the year. Is this new? But today I'm picking up 2 cars, which usually I don't. It looks really nice. Okay, where is it?
It's downstairs.
That Aventador S, it's a car that I actually miss. I had one of the first Aventador, which was a black matte, which was wonderful, and I love to drive that car. Ah, la caverne d'Ali Baba.
Dans la caverne, ouais.
I purchased lots of cars here that are part of my collection, and who knows? We'll see if they have any beautiful hidden treasures downstairs. Ça, c'est la Phantoms.
Phantom.
Désolé, vendu. Vendu à qui?
Est vendu à toi.
I used to be an impulsive buyer. Cars are emotional. It talks to you. It makes you vibrate. There's a kind of a relationship that's building. I actually brought Paul with me. Paul is kind of my better half that kind of brings me down and say, "Oh, B, do you really need that car? Is it the car that will take value?" I can tell that you really like the car.
No. No.
Come on, Paul, give me a break.
I try and help him and be the angel and the devil both at once, trying to battle and come up with the best decision, and we'll see what happens.
C'est super belle, non?
You've got less trunk space in this than your Ghost, but you've got more passenger space. Like, this is borderline limousine.
Well, why don't you work Bernard a bit on the price and we see what we can do?
There's no putting a leash on OB. Whenever he wants to get something, he gets it. We will stack cars one on top of the other back at the dealership if we have to fit them in there. But whatever it is that makes him happy, we will do.
This is good for collection, right?
Depends on the price, yeah?
Well,
Don't forget that OB is here to pick up his Aventador S.
oh la la.
Today, OB is lucky enough to be the first Canadian to get his hands on this 2018 Lamborghini. The 740 horsepower car can reach top speeds of 350 kilometers per hour. But with the number of Lambos he owns, these details aren't what grabs OB's attention.
The first Lambo that I ever wanted, I wanted it verde, that green line. And I ordered some special wheels with some little green touches. It's really nice. Oh my goodness. Wow. Check this out. Are you kidding me? It sounds like crazy. Complètement fou. T'es un jet fighter, écoute, le pare-brise, c'est pas compliqué, t'as ça, là. Ouais. Où tu es assis, t'as à peine 6 pouces devant toi où tu as de la vision. Pour le nettoyer, écoute, oublie ça, il faut que tu fasses l'acrobatie absolument incroyable. Very, very nice. It's a car that, in my books, will not take value for the good reason is that I'm going to put lots of mileage on it. Bon, ben, merci, les gars. Maintenant, je la prends, je fous le camp. Et voilà. Et mets donc la Porsche GT3 RS puis la Rolls-Royce dans le camion. Si le prix est bon, on est content?
Tu es content.
Je suis content. C'est ce qui est important. C'est ce qui est important.
C'est ça ce qui est important. Oui, boss.
Good. All right, it's a beautiful day.
While OB is getting ready to make his next purchase, May and Giddy are planning the final purchases for the house they're building. First stop, the home theater.
Never thought I'd have a custom theater room one day. It's pretty awesome.
Is this our sky?
Yes, black with stars. Shooting star.
You're a shooting star.
You're a shooting star.
It's gonna look just like this when we walk in when it's done.
Better. It's much better.
Oh my God,
Really?
I can't
Much
wait.
better. Yeah.
This is huge. This is like a king-size bed.
We picked the design, we picked the seats, we picked the colors, we picked the covers, everything.
Fabric, the pillow, the carpet, the light,
Every
like
detail
every
was
single
picked.
thing. Wait, go get me some
No,
popcorn.
it's too soft.
This is way too soft. because I'm thinking in it.
Yeah, true.
I like firm,
Yeah.
firm.
Rudy, gotta make this firm.
Extra firm. The amount of money that we paid for that room, it's over 100,000.
I mean, compared to the cars, it's a drop in the bucket, but
It's a couple events
but
in the cars.
it's a dream. It's something to have in a dream home. You know how much time he's gonna spend in this room, Jeffrey?
Most of the time.
He's more into love movies. He's cried a few times. Can you make a constellation in the shape of a Lamborghini symbol?
Yes. Oh, that'd be
That's cool. I was kidding.
Just have to lay it out.
That is pretty cool.
Yes, the sky's the limit for Giddy. But let's come back to Earth with OB, who's happily falling in love with his new Lambo.
And toi. Black Lamborghini for me is one of my favorite cars. It's a beautiful, so sexy to look at. I catch myself when I see one going by, stop, look at it, turn around. It's just amazing. And I say, oh my God. You know, it's like, even if you own one, I love watching that car go by. It's so different, so aggressive, so angular, so masculine, I feel. It's just a wow car. A Lamborghini is the entire package satisfaction that gives me that feeling that I'm in control of the car and I really feel the surface on which I drive. And this, for me, is the ultimate machine. We're on our way to Ferrari, Quebec, and we're going to do the unveil of my brand new TDF. I saw it on the pictures, and now we're going to basically see the car for the first time, being able to sit in it, start it, drive it. It's going to be one of the nicest pieces in my collection.
In Vancouver, Jaddy is with his girlfriend, Monica. And while Jaddy is good with cars, cooking is another story.
Just a little too much, babe. No.
I did all of it.
I know.
Get out of here.
Well, at least he knows how to use the knife. He knows how to warm up food for himself.
Yeah, I know how to use a knife, and I'm really good at the microwave. Truthfully, it's her kitchen, so I don't have a battle. It's like her trying to come into the garage. Deals have been made, so I just enjoy the food. But grilled cheese sandwiches I'm pretty good at. So we met in 2005, and we were best friends prior to this. When I needed something, any sort of help or somebody to talk to, she was the one. And it kind of just happened randomly. It wasn't planned. We were just decided one day, like, hey, you know what? We want the same things in life, so why not make something work for our future?
You can put some powder on it. Do you want to? Go. Pick it up. It's in there.
I know where it is.
Do you then?
Yeah. I like the sriracha.
No.
That's it, I can go sleep.
It's fine.
After picking up his Lamborghini Aventador, OB is now at Ferrari, where his friends are waiting for the big unveiling.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, bienvenuto. Tu va bien?
So,
Nice to see you.
anything new and exciting?
I think the most exciting thing we've got here is the reason you're here.
True to form, OB is always getting the urge to add a new car to his collection.
Usually the car is pointing in the direction for you to leave with
Yes, this car we will not drive out. We will pick it up in a trailer, so I think it's a good idea what you did.
And that's just sad, but that's just my...
Should I drive this car a bit?
I'd love for you to go at least around the block with it because it is the most ridiculous automobile I've ever driven.
Really?
And I've driven some pretty crazy cars.
I mean,
in
this
my
is a
life.
collection car, we agree?
Yes.
So if we put, I don't know, maybe 200 kilometers a year?
Yeah, perfect.
Let's go for a nice little ride.
Nice little ride. You have to exercise those horses because there's 780 horses in here.
Nice.
It's a lot of exercising.
Ponies or horses?
Horses.
Another one?
Let's go. I'm gonna bet that not many of the cars in that collection are gonna make him react in that way.
Yeah.
We are ready.
Incredible how you make something work, yet make it look so sexy at the same time. We think that the technology and evolution has brought us to a certain point with one of the Ferrari models, and then the Tour de France comes out. Everything they learn in Formula One is what ends up on the street cars. everything.
You know, it's the first car of the special cars at Ferraris that I was actually being able to be invited to build a car. And I'm the first owner of a very special car.
Oh, wow.
Watch this. You know, it's equally important that these works of art go to the right people. And I think that's Ferrari's whole mandate when a special limited edition car comes, is that they want to know from us who deserves this car. Because essentially, this is a gift.
I appreciate the gift, but you know, I've been deserving it for like many, many years. And finally, I'm getting one.
And here they are, you see?
Good man. I think I'm in love.
In the Florida sun, May and Giddy continue their shopping spree. Second stop, the pool.
Finally, we get this pool. Ah, yes, this is what we picked. So this is the color of the floor that we finally got figured out with Daddy.
Great.
Remind me, this is where exactly?
This is waterline.
Okay.
And then this was spa.
Yeah.
So it'll be a wide 48-inch waterfall into the pool.
Oh.
It will make a lot of noise too.
Yeah.
Super excited about it. I'm gonna spend a lot of time in there.
So when you're at the house looking out, you're gonna see these waterfalls.
What if we wanted to do a Lamborghini logo?
Anything you want.
Oh.
You can do anything.
The Lambo has been, for me, the good child that goes to school and gets straight A's. The GTR was the bad child that the parents like because it drives us crazy. But the Lambo has always treated us nice. Doesn't break as much as the GTR, always treats us nice. Okay, let's do that.
It's like when parents put pictures of their children on their walls or around their house. We're just putting Lamborghini logos and GTR logos in.
Your pool is your
For you to take with you.
Nice.
Aww. Champion.
Cheers.
Salud.
Salud to a great pool that I can't wait to be built.
It's gonna be beautiful.
After OB admires the gorgeous lines of the Tour de France, he just has to road test it to make sure it meets his expectations.
Does that do any burnout?
Only you're gonna know, not me.
I believe it's a car that needs to be driven, and I was extremely impressed because the car is absolutely fantastic. It's like a race car. It sounds great, it feels great, you feel the road, it's gripping, it turns like, whoa, it accelerates like a beast.
When you are one of the 799 people that can get behind the wheel of a Tour de France F12 and really taste it for what it's supposed to be, you are beyond words.
On a fait une passe, là. On a spiné à troisième. Whoa! On a oublié ça, là. This is impressive. Seriously, this is totally different.
This is no road car.
Now I have a huge, huge problem because how am I going to resist driving it? That's what I'm trying to think. It's like, how am I supposed to look at it knowing what it has? The solution is very simple. You drive that one and you buy another one just like that that you just
To keep on the
put
shelf.
in the showroom.
Quite an interesting
But Umberto,
thing.
can't you get me another TDF?
Yeah, it's 3 times the price already.
I'll drink to that.
While Obi finishes his drink, Jaddy's mixing some behind the bar of Monica's lounge during a party with friends.
It's good to enjoy the time you have as friends and couples, you know, to have food together, to drink together, to enjoy the time you have together.
Rum and Coke for you.
He loves being a bartender, I think. He wants to be Tom Cruise, right? Behind the bar.
Do you need anything? I was working at Raising Greed, the shop that we all tune our cars at. And he came in one day, he opened the door, and I look up, and I'm like, hi. He's like, hey. He's like, I'm the owner of that car. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like, because we really like the car. Next thing you know, he became a friend more than a customer.
His eyes light up when he talks about cars and racing. He's just so passionate about it. He does what makes him happy. And everything we do together is just so fun.
Shot time.
He lives life like it's his last day.
Previously, Giddy pulled off an amazing feat.
Oh, miles an hour, not so good. Not so straight.
That day will forever remain etched in his memory.
Everyone was just quiet, and then the 6 came up, and you hear everyone go, "Ah!" Like, it was just crazy.
I'll never forget that moment.
We were the first, and that will never change. Other people can go 6s, can go faster, and they will, because it's a ever-changing number, but no one else will ever be the first one.
Car getting on fire, blowing up a motor, blowing up another motor. The team putting it all back together, and the last day, like there's no other chances. That's it. It's the last
Honestly,
day. It's do or die.
It's because it was meant to be. People don't realize that it's not only like the hardships with the car, it's also like personal because we're so emotionally attached to it and we're in it together.
I honestly, at some point, I was close to giving up and saying, it ain't gonna happen. I mean, we don't get paid for being number one.
Basically, it's all of the things that don't have a price. That is what we get paid in, which is the excitement, the support, the celebrating with our friends, you know, and just the respect, the recognition, everything.
That's the kind of payback that we get. We got to think of another challenge now.
What's next?
The next hurdle in the half mile is 250. To break that 250 mark.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
It's just the
tip.